Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I did my short passion twist. I am starting off on blow dried hair, and you're going to need some rubber bands, you're going to need some bows, some clips, you're going to need some Nairobi foaming mousse. You are going to need some oil. I'm going to be using some avocado oil, but any oil pretty much works good. You're going to need some shiny gem. I'm using the one with the yellow top, and some edge booster. You're also going to need a detangling comb, a comb to part your hair, and an edge brush. And then for the hair that I'm going to be using today, I'm going to be using the FreeTress Water Wave pre-loop crochet braid, and I'm using the 3x packs, and I use 3 packs of this. So the first thing you want to do is to section all of your hair into rows. So I did 6 rows in the back and then 4 rows on each side in the front, and I am going to show you how I parted at least 1 row right now. So what you see me doing right now is putting some avocado oil, or any oil works good, into the rubber bands, because you want to make sure that you do have some oil on rubber bands, because if you don't, rubber bands will pull and snag your hair. It will make your hair break off, so make sure you use some oil. So basically my part was already there, because this is kind of where I normally part my hair when I do side parts. But you're going to just do a straight part. I'm not using any shine and gem just yet. I'm going to do that when I make my smaller parts for the actual twist, but I'm just making this part, and then I'm going to loosely tie it off with a rubber band to keep everything separated. And just to remind you, I did do 6 rows in the back, 4 rows on each side in the front, with a total of 8 rows in the front. So I did the other twist off camera, and this is what they're looking like so far. I love them so far, and I would say in total it did take me about 6 hours to complete this style, and you will see why. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the rubber band off of the piece I have left, and right now at this point I do have 5 more twists left, 4 in this row and then 1 on the row beneath this. So the first thing I'm going to do is put some shine and jam on both sides of the part, and this just really helps the part get really straight, and it helps it look super clean and sleek. And then I'm going to part 4 boxes on this row, and I'm going to secure those with a rubber band, because I am doing the rubber band method. Also, so in the front I did 13 on each side. I did 2 on that 4th row, I did 3 on the 3rd row, I did another 4 on the 2nd row, and then 4 on the very top row. So 13 on each side in the front. And then in the back, where I had 6 rows, I did a total of 19 twists, and I did 3 on that bottom row, 3 on the next row, then 4 on the next row, then 4 on the next row, then 3, then 2. So a total of 19 twists in the back, and then I did 13 on each side in the front. So right now, as you see, I'm just putting the rubber band on this first box, and I am using shine and jam on all 4 angles of the box, just to get a really clean and sleek look. I'm kind of parting it at the same location as I parted the row underneath, just because I did 4 on that row and 4 on this row. But you just want to get your parts really clean, and if you want that, I would recommend using shine and jam and not really like edge control, because that typically like ends up turning white if you use it. So make sure you're using shine and jam, or at least less jam. Either one of those works fine. But as you can see, I'm putting it on all sides, and I'm going back over the part if the part is crooked while I have the shine and jam on, but my parts are a little bit straight at this point, so I didn't have to do that. But if they are crooked, go back over it with the shine and jam to get it really neat. And don't put the rubber band on too tight, because it will hurt and pull, but put it on tight enough to where it's not sliding. So I'm just going to do that for the last 2, and then I'm going to start twisting. So the next step is to go ahead and get your hair and separate it so that you don't have to keep going back and forth to your pack when you're twisting. This helps it go a lot faster. So I did use 3 pieces of hair for each twist because I wanted mine really juicy. So that's what I did. And right now I'm just showing you how you separate the hair because it is crochet hair, but I'm not really doing a crochet twist method, so I am separating it at the top to get rid of that loop, and then we will get started. But just a reminder, I am using 3 pieces of hair for each twist, and I used a total of 3 packs of hair. And the 3 packs of hair was the one with the 3 like bundles in each. Okay, so the first step is to pin the hair that you're not using out the way so you don't accidentally twist that hair in when you don't need to. I'm now putting some shining gem on that piece because I want to get it to look like kind of stiff like this so that it's all together and all in one. I'm then going to fluff out the hair, which I am doing right now. It doesn't need to be super fluffed out, but you do want to fluff it out a little bit. So I'm going to wrap it around that piece of hair and I'm going to start braiding kind of like normal. If you know how to do box braids, this is like going to come super natural. And I am going to be braiding it about 3 passes at the top before I actually start twisting. Now, if you twist in the wrong direction, you will see it's going to look like a little messy. And when you do that, it's completely okay. Just take it out and twist it in the opposite direction so that the twist looks how you want it to look. Because if not, you're going to see it look really weird and it's going to be really noticeable, but it's super easy to fix. Now, because I did have to get the 16-inch hair instead of the 12-inch, I am kind of having to look and see where I want stuff to stop. So this one I had to end up cutting a little bit shorter at the end because it was way too long. But at the end, just put your rubber band on to secure it, and then what I'm going to do is cut the end of it and just kind of make it have a blunt cut because that's the look I'm going for. And I'm now getting ready to show you guys how to do the twist again if you didn't catch that the first time, and I will talk you through it one more time. So take the 3 pieces of hair, fluff them out accordingly. You don't have to fluff them out much if you don't want to. As a reminder, you don't have to fluff them out at all if you don't want to. So you're gonna wrap the passion twist hair around the piece of hair, and you are then going to start braiding it. Make sure you have a good grip. Braid it about 3 times before you actually just start twisting like normal, and then you will be set. Once you get to the end, put your rubber band on and do a blunt cut if that's the look you're going for. Now, if you're having trouble starting the braid at the root, what you can do is you can actually just do the crochet method. And I would have showed you guys how to do that, but I actually lost my crochet needle. But to do the crochet method, I can kind of talk you through it. So you could start off with the rubber band, but what you would do is you would put the crochet needle through that, then attach the hair, then pull it through just like you did the soft locks. If you followed my soft lock video, it's super simple, and then you'll just start twisting like normal. So if you aren't able to catch on to the box braid start, then definitely try out the crochet method. There are a few YouTubers who did do that method if you do need help doing so. So I'm now all done with the twist, and now it's time to do my edges, and I'm going to be using my edge booster and an edge brush to do them. So this is pretty much how the style turned out. This is how it looks down, and in a minute you're going to see that I did style it in a half up half down because I just love that look. It's super fun, super like playful, and it's giving like true summer vibes. So I really love this style. So right now I'm just doing the half up half down, and that's pretty self-explanatory on how to do. That's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell to stay notified, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.